Well, when we think of Indian universities as partner, we think mainly of the IIT system, the Indian Institute of Technology. That is why we visited in these days the IIT in Delhi, the IIT in Mumbai. In the past we've also visited IIT Chennai. So mainly we would like to develop with them research collaboration. We are aware of the fact that they are extremely good universities, and we would like to put in contact our researchers with theirs. So the idea is to have, as a start, a PhD student to be sent to them from Italy, and to receive and host PhD student in Milano. We would be able to cover accommodation for these students, and we are sure that from this very concrete collaboration, other developments could start, such as professors could get to know each other. They could start a research project together. So we are actually mainly focusing on research collaboration between PhD students of both universities. Well, Milano is not known to be a student city, but the fact that in Milano 7 universities have their campuses means that in fact we receive a very large student population, something like 200,000 students. And I've seen recently on a ranking that was done by QS, which is a very well-known society in London for this kind of rankings. They are those who produce the QS ranking of university all over the world. So this society has shown us that actually Milano is ranked 21st in the world as for student services in terms of attraction of students for students, and because its universities have a very strong reputation. No, actually our goal is also to attract visiting professors. We can host them for a semester, but even for a short period. So we know that professors coming from very prestigious universities are usually very busy. So we can also offer them a short, let's say, visit, and host them in our residence halls and provide them some adequate stipend. And that's what, let's say, we will be focusing our efforts on next year. First of all, we either built or made agreements with residences nearby the university, and at the moment we are able to host all international students in our residences, which means that the price of accommodation will be limited compared to the private market. Of course, Milano is an expensive city, so it has to be taken into account that accommodation will not be cheap as such. But staying at residence hall, it's more convenient than going out on the private market and renting a flat. So I would say that this problem is halfly solved by the university itself. Part of the students remain in Italy. We have to say that we have a very, very active career service that organizes events, especially for foreign students, designed for foreign students, where the students are put in contact with companies that are interested in our foreign students, trained by us. And usually they can receive an offer before they graduate. Of course, the student must be very proactive and interested, and he has to show up to all the events that are organized. But there has been last year even an international student career fair, so only addressed to those companies who are actually willing to hire foreign students or are offering jobs abroad. So we are developing a program that helps them find a job before they graduate, which will make it very much easier for them to convert their study permit into work. We do have two offices that are dedicated to giving all information to either foreign students interested in our Master of Science program and a PhD office that does exactly the same. They reply to students interested that write from abroad. And then we have a system of welcome desks which take care of students when they arrive. So we have structured this service because it's absolutely essential. First of all, when you meet a student abroad, to be able to follow him through the whole process. As I said, we are a very selective university, so actually 1 out of 4 of the students is then enrolled, which means that the process has to be explained in detail. Students have to be assisted during the process. They usually start applying in September. They receive an answer in February, and then they have to be accompanied through the whole process, which includes also visa processing at our representations abroad. We have a section on the Politecnico's website which is called Poly International. So it's www.polyinternational.polyme.it.
Perfetto.